distinguished representative from Palo Alto High School's Electronic Vehicle Club. I come in addition to Mr. Wong to voice my concerns for this ordinance preventing e-bike use on unpaved paths. I believe that those who are affirming this ordinance are not fully aware of the operation of electric bikes and are affirming it for the wrong reasons. From my research, the three primary reasons that this ordinance is being put forward is due to concerns about environmental harm, concerns to safety to the other citizens of Baylands, and potential noise disruptions. But I would like to explain to the council why these are not solved when you're putting forward this ordinance, and it also limits the benefits of e-bikes. Firstly, concerning environmental destruction, by nature, e-bikes are limited to paths. They absolutely do not contribute to any environmental destruction. The destruction happens when people venture off paths into protected areas. But this is not done by e-bikes. This is done by pedestrians. Also, noise concerns. Anyone who's familiar with electronic bikes will understand that they are driven by an electric motor, which is silent during operation. As Mr. Trainer already told us, the tire noise from bikes is even greater from the noise from the motor. Baylands is next to a commercial airport and a busy freeway. Restricting e-bike use will not solve noise problems. And finally, safety to other people at the Baylands. I have heard a lot of concerns about e-bike speeds, but once again, if you are familiar with e-bikes, you will know that depending on brands, e-bikes are electronically limited to anywhere between 15 to 20 miles an hour. Furthermore, due to the unpaved nature of the paths, e-bikes must ride slower if they are wanting to avoid a wreck. I would like to include my personal experience when it comes to this. When I've personally ridden my e-bike through the Baylands, I can hardly surpass 10 to 15 miles an hour. I rarely, if ever, surpass the speeds of other bikers who are operating manual bikes. If you pass this ordinance, the problems that you think you are solving are not actually being solved, but there are downsides as well. When you put this ordinance into effect and limit e-bike riders' ability to use their vehicles around Palo Alto, you reduce incentive for people to purchase e-bikes. The incentives include people being able to get out and enjoy fresh air, get exercise, and most importantly, e-bikes are an important transportation tool. E-bikes are one of the cheapest and cleanest modes of transport. Every person on an e-bike is one person who is not in a gas-guzzling car, a car that contributes to Palo Alto's crowded roads and car dependency, as well as climate change. When you put this ordinance into effect, you are reducing the incentives to own an e-bike. I personally follow Mr. Tanaka's examples. As an e-bike owner himself, I believe out of all people, he is the most well-versed and most understandable of the effects of this ordinance, and he himself opposes it. That, along with the strong crowd response that you have seen from the speakers before me, should give you the reasons you need to oppose this ordinance.